Hey y'all, it's Johnny Mullet again. Another update on the bus build. This would be episode 10. And as usual around here, freezing cold, ice, snow. The weather just will not stop. I mean, the last nice day we had, we got the solar panels and the vent done, but since then, nothing. Absolutely nothing got done. But I did get something for the bus. Let's go check it out. So here we go. I got a nice little apartment-sized stove. And it's natural gas, but can easily be switched over to propane. So we're going to have a propane stove in the bus, which is pretty awesome. And this one here came from college in Erie, Pennsylvania. And as you can see, it's like new. You know, apparently college kids don't bake. I mean, they get baked, but they don't bake. It's even got a, there we go, got a broiler down here. So that's pretty slick. Nice size oven. You could even cook a small turkey in there, no problem. So, and it's clean, it's nice, it's in really good condition. If you look over here, as you see my garage, I got some space. I got rid of one of my projects and it's gone now. So like to do the propane conversion on this stove, it's a hot point. You basically pull the oven top right off. Sorry about the video, but, and if you can see right here, there is the regulator. And you take a penny or a coin or whatever and you stick it in there and you turn it and see if you can pop it out of there. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but right there it says NAT as in natural gas. And on the other side it says LP. So you flip this baby over to the LP side and lock it in there. So now it's converted to propane. I think the last thing I have to do is, I think these here need adjusted. And then it'll work on propane. It does have 110 cord right here, and that's just for the igniter. But according to the manual that I downloaded, you can light this stove without the igniter. You can just, you know, turn the gas on and light her back up. And that also includes the oven part, so that's pretty cool. I'll take you on in the house here where it's warmer. Okay, we're back in the house where it's nice and warm. This weather sucks. It's absolutely crazy. I can't take it. I can't get nothing done out there. I mean, just because it's cold isn't really, you know, such a big deal. I explained earlier about the snow being tracked in on the floor and stuff, but, you know, just to go get lumber and go get supplies, everyone I know with a pickup truck, their beds are full of snow and slush and dirt, and I'm not going to transport a new refrigerator or a new appliance, you know, in a truck full of snow. So, believe it or not, that little stove out there, I picked that up in Erie, which is about, 40 miles away, and I loaded that in the back of my Geo Metro. So, you know, it's got the roomiest interior in its class. You know, you fold the seat down, you open the hatch, and you'd be surprised how much room you got in there. Now, these videos I'm doing, I hate to do this. I don't want my videos to be, you know, me sitting here talking about the damn bus when I could be out there working on it. As you know, like the one nice day we had, which was my last video, it was, you know, mid-40s, almost 50 degrees, and we got a lot done. We got the solar panels done, we got the fantastic fan installed, and it was great. But then ever since that day, it's been below freezing, ever since. Freezing cold, I can't get nothing done out there. It's driving me crazy. I can't use my silicones, I can't use my sealants. Everything out there has to be 50 degrees or above to be, you know, to cure properly. So I can't get anything done. It's actually driving me nuts. But like I said before, I've lived here a long time. I know what the weather's like. It sucks. And, that's the whole purpose of building this thing. I don't plan on staying here forever. I don't plan on retiring here. I plan on retiring on the road. I plan on minimizing, as I already showed you out in the garage, I got rid of one of my projects already. We're going to start minimizing, start getting rid of stuff. And within a matter of, 7 to 10 years, maybe sooner, we're done. We're out of here. I'm going to follow the sun. We're going to be where it's nice. We're going to be where it's warm. We're going to travel. I have lots of friends all over the country I can visit. I know people through my Geo Metro forum. I know friends. I know family. They live all over the country, so I can pick a place and go wherever I want to be. And that's the nice part about it. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I mean, it's... Sure, you can say, hey, why don't you just stay where you're at, blah, blah, blah. I've told you guys before, I've been renting this place for 20-something years. And we could never, ever own a house. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I could tell you the story about this house when we started renting it. The landlord bought it at a certain price, and then within a short time, within a few years, so many major things went wrong. The well, the septic, and the roof, the floor, all those items would have been a mortgage on top of what I already been buying, and I'd never own it. I see it with everybody. I mean, there are some rare instances where I know people who bought a house and they paid for it, and they do carpentry, they do construction, and they own their house, within a reasonable amount of time. Good for those people. Good for those people. But the majority of the people I know, it doesn't happen. They never own the house. And even if they do, they're already old, and it's, your health starts to fail, and sure, you own your house, but now your kids are fighting over it, they're fighting over your property, fighting over all the stuff you accumulated. And I don't want to live that life. I just don't. I want to travel. I haven't seen this beautiful country, and I want to do it while I still can, I want to check out so many things, I'd like to see the Grand Canyon and Joshua Tree and Big Sur and, all the national parks. I want to go to Redwood and the Redwood Forest. I'd like to go to Alaska, check it out. I've never been there. Montana, and I can do this at my leisure, and I can do this when the weather is cooperative. I don't have to go, where it's cold and shitty. I'll stay where it's warm, and then when the weather changes, then I can come up to the northern regions of the country. So, that's how it works. But I know this update sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't get a whole lot done. I wish I could show you some more stuff out there, but I got nothing to show. I mean, basically right now, I got the wiring partially run. I have to run all my 12-volt wiring before I do any more construction. And I might do that this afternoon. I mean, it's cold out there, but I got to run more wiring. I got to run 12-volt, and I got to run one 110-volt wire to run a refrigerator. And I might even plug in the stove to use the electric igniters on it too. So, power inverter I showed you guys last time. Plenty of power. It'll be fine. I shouldn't have any issues with it. So sorry about this lame update, but basically it's what it is. I got a new range. That's awesome. It's nice. It's a little apartment size. It's 20 by 24, so it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And it's going to go with the scheme we're going to have inside the bus. We're going to go with the wood and white look. I really like that. A lot like the Expedition Happiness bus. If you guys ever seen the Expedition Happiness bus, I think they have a video on Netflix. And of course YouTube, you can check them out there. And I want to go with that look. I like that. The white and wood looks really clean, really good. I mean, a little bit of rustic, but not too rustic. So that's the look I'm going for. And that's what I'm looking forward to, is this weather to break so I can get out there and get this stuff done. I'm going to sit here and talk about insulation and pulling the ceiling panels now. This has been a hot topic, and it's a debated topic. And I went through my head and went through everything, and the way I look at it, is, as I said in my first or second video, we're not going to be where it's cold and shitty. We're not going to have an air conditioner in that thing. The insulation in that bus is good enough for what I use, or going to use it for. The insulation in that bus will be fine for what we're doing. I want to keep the ceiling, and I'm going to. I'm going to paint it white. The whole interior is going to be painted white. It's going to look nice. All I can say is that bus has more insulation than any RV that you can buy. All right? Because I know RVs, and they're garbage. They're not insulated. I'm going to be warmer than anybody in an RV. So I'm going to have sufficient heat. I'm going to have sufficient airflow with the fantastic fan, with the windows. I'm not going to have a problem. So the ceiling is not coming down. The ceiling will be painted white after I sand it. And I'm probably going to do that step here pretty soon because I got to do that before I start my construction work. And I also plan on tinting all the windows. I have a buddy of mine that lives up in town. He does window tinting, and he actually did the tint job on the dark colored Geo Metro out there. Did a beautiful job. And he's interested in doing the bus. So we're going to go with limousine black tint and tint all the windows in that bus. So that's going to be really cool. And as soon as the weather breaks, we're going to paint it. I'm going to say spring, summertime. When the temperatures are above 70, 80 degrees, I'll be able to do the window tint and the paint job at the same time. So there's my lame update, episode 10, new stove. That's all I got for you this week. I'm sorry. I promise once this weather breaks, I'll have a lot more footage for you, a lot more updates on what's going on. It's terrible right now. And that's why I'm looking forward to getting this done so I can get the hell out of this region. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Great Lakes region is the sunniest region in the United States during the summertime. But it's also the cloudiest part of the country during the winter months. And that's the truth. And the lake effect snow, I mean, Erie, Pennsylvania broke the all-time record of snowfall with over 150 plus inches of snow. And that includes us. I mean, there's other communities south of Erie that's gotten, up to 200 inches of snow. The snow, when I was a kid, I loved snow. I used to sled ride, used to enjoy it, we used to play in it, but the older you get, I can't stand it anymore. To tell you the truth, I don't mind a little snow around Christmas time, and right about there, that's fine. After that, I'm done. I don't want to see it no more. I'm finished with it. And, February and March are two crappy months. I mean, here's like March. Most of the people in the country are enjoying 50 plus degree temperatures in March, where here we're still dealing with snow and ice and crap, and I'm sick of it. So enough about that. I just wanted to give you an update on the range. I really like that little range. It's going to be sweet. I'll get that baby switched over to propane, and I'm going to hook it up to a small propane tank, get a regulator, and test it out, make sure it works before I actually install it in the bus. So that's going to be pretty sweet. So I think I'm done. That's the update for now. I'm going to say I hope you enjoyed the video, but really, I mean, it is what it is. So I just want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.